Greetings and welcome back, Dapplings, to Tactics Ogre Let Us Cling Together, where we are once again at Balmamusa. This town seems to be haunting us at the moment. Since the last episode and this one, I have been running a couple of random encounters. I think I've hit 3 in total. They're actually quite hard to get. You effectively get them by moving between areas that aren't cities, and there seems to be a fairly low chance of them occurring. It takes a bit of time. I've also done a lot of crafting. Now, the crafting I did specifically because it's just such a time sink. If you've got something that needs to have 3 iron ingots, then you've got to make each of those iron ingots individually. And each of those ingots has to have 3 ore, which you need to make individually, even though you've got a 100% chance of doing it. And then you've got to make the weapon, and it takes a long time because you can't skip past the animation. I feel that was particularly bad game design in my opinion. Not so humble opinion, I suppose. But I've got a few things that I want to do with our characters. I'll quickly go over their equipment. Unfortunately, our kind of tanky warriors don't have too much in the way of improved equipment, though Denim does have a Shamshir +1, but quite a lot of other people have +1 items of varying sorts. They add a lot. It's definitely worth taking the time to make them. Definitely worth it. You'll also notice that we've got a lot of extra points. Unfortunately, we don't have many on Kotia because, as a guest, she doesn't join us for the random encounters. Now, I am sort of debating whether I should keep Wyatt as a rune fencer. The ability to cast healing magic, I mean, is nice, but I'm not really absolutely certain that this is a particularly good class for Wyatt. I just don't seem to use our rune fencer too well. Having an extra healer when I've already got 3 in most story battles, I just don't think we need it. And in terms of damage, Wyatt is, well, not to be too cruel, kind of underwhelming. And that could be very well down to the way I use Wyatt. However, I am thinking that Wyatt is a good candidate for a class change. Now, I'm not going to turn Wyatt into an archer. Could turn Wyatt into a berserker. We could have a little bit more frontline melee. Beast tamer. I kind of want to go for one of the underrepresented classes, honestly. Terra Knight might be nice. With every step, the Terra Knight's boots, skilled in weakening enemy attacks and defense, they function as a wall to enemy advance. I wouldn't mind having an extra knight type in the front lines. We could have Wyatt and Voltaire kind of as a group. Voltaire could heal Wyatt. Wyatt could weaken the enemies. Together, they might function quite well. They might synergize well. Now, unfortunately, Terra Knight is only a level 1. That is a bit of a shame. But yeah, okay, let's go with Terra Knight. There we go. Now, this is going to be a weak character for now because it's only going to be a level 1. It's going to necessitate a bunch of stuff. Let's have a look at our equipment. If we auto-equip for defense, hammer, buckler, leather, and linen slops. That's a bit nasty. Have I really not got anything better? They've got level requirements. Damn and blast. Okay, we really need to increase your level then a bit. Alright, well, for the beginning, this will have to be what it is. Let's have a look. The Halt Hammer is really the only thing that we can give you. Okay, well, it's fair enough then. Can I possibly give you other weapons? I mean, it's good to have the shield. Really good to have the shield. For a defensive unit, that makes perfect sense. Whereas without the shield, let me have a quick look at how your damage goes, your defense goes down without it. It's not a huge difference, all things told. Only 8 difference. The thing that's going through my mind is that there's a possibility that we could maybe make Wyatt into a 2-hander. That might be nice. I mean, it does mean that we would lose the defense, and I did specifically want this class for its tankiness, but at the same time, it might be naturally tanky once we've got a couple of levels. We could certainly have a look at it. That would give us a reasonable punch for a level 1, and it actually increases the defense by 2 points as well. Not great, I guess, but certainly kind of nice. Let's have a look at this. No particular abilities. It seems that when you upgrade swords as well and weapons, they sometimes gain new abilities. For example, the short bow +1 has a chance to stun. The long bow +1 has a chance to knock back. It's actually quite nice. But yeah, I think we're going to go with Wyatt and actually try and make Wyatt a two-hand weapon master. Augment light there, not particularly needed. Augment darkness would have been grand. Shame I didn't think of that beforehand, because I'm fairly certain Wyatt could have picked up Augment Darkness. And looking at these have all got higher level requirements. That is something I should have thought of to check first. It seems that we can use a skill as long as you've already learned it, but you might not be able to learn it until you've reached the requirements. But you can cross skills from other classes as long as you've bought them with the class that could use it. That's actually an interesting mechanic. I'll have to bear that in mind. Okay, we want two-handed swords. We want darkness. Yeah, I thought these were higher levels. Okay, well, that's rough, but we'll work with it. Fortify we can get. What other things? Fearful Impact. Ooh. This is an action. Causes melee weapons to hit with 100% accuracy and always frightens a target. Oh, that's actually very nice. Counterattack, Rampart Aura is what we're going to want as well. That's require level 5. Okay, well, we've got a couple of things that we need to work on. But that's fine. That's kind of what we want to do. So, two-handed swords. We're going to be starting from the beginning. I believe that our one-handed sword is only 1.9. Spears is rank 1 as well. So we're not actually giving up much in the way of our weapon skills. They weren't particularly high anyway. Spear's, almost halfway through its first rank, but I don't mind starting again with that. Okay, right then. Have we got any magic that I can teach you? Can't use. Level 5. Well, this puts a target to sleep. You know what? I'll take it, even though I'm not going to be able to use it just yet. We'll grab it for now. Grimoire Douleur 2. That's actually really nice. Word of Pain 2. You can't use it yet. You're not quite the right level, but I'll have you learn it. There you go. Well, that's nice. Okay, well, that's a reasonable setup there. So we've got a Terror Knight. I feel that we want a... Let's have a look. A trinket of some sort if we got one. We've got a Warrior's Ring. I would prefer a Defender's Ring, honestly, but I'll take a Warrior's Ring since we've got one. We do need to get some better gear here, though. Chainmail is a must. We'll get there, but it'll take time. Okay, right. The next class change I want... I've been debating this a fair bit. I understand that as a Vartan, Canopus gets a very great amount of range in terms of mobility, but can only equip shortbows, and I'm really not using his flexibility with the axe. I'm not interested in it. I haven't given him spells. I'm effectively using him as a mobile archer. But from what I understand, Canopus will always have fly. That can't be taken off him. So, very much tempted to make Canopus a dedicated archer so that he can use longbows. And his melee and range will actually go up, interestingly. Yes, I think so. This is the way that I'm using this character, so it makes sense to play to that strength. As a special class, he has special sprites for all of the different types of roles he could have. We're going to go ahead and remove axes. Now, we've got 609 points on Canopus because I've taken him with me to every battle that we've gone to. Let's have a look what we can get. Tremendous Shot, that's an obvious one. We'll take that. Max TP, no, I don't think we really need that one. We could go with Fortify, extra physical defense, resistance, extra magical defense, knockback we could have. Interesting. Really, if I'm using him as an archer, the only thing he has to worry about is spells and range, because generally melee combatants shouldn't be getting into range of him. So I'm thinking maybe taking Sidestep. Let's go for that. So Sidestep, we're going to need a new skill slot for that. Ooh, we've got Eagle Eye. Now we've got Trajectory, we can have Eagle Eye. Range attacks, let's have a look. Boost the accuracy of range attacks to 100% for all friendly units within 2 tiles. Does not... Oh, wow. So it would pay to have all of my archers close together. That's actually fantastic. 240 points for an extra skill slot. It's understandable. We've now started to get Canopus with a lot of skills. So it's reasonable to start nerfing my ability to add more. And tremendous shot, there we go. So Canopus is now a dedicated archer, which means we need to equip him as such. And that means, let's have a look at what we can get you for ranged. Chain leggings, longbow. I'm actually not sure about the chain leggings. I believe leather armor would be better. Oh, we do not have any leather armor. Okay. Well, that's something I can easily purchase, and I think I will. Let's go and grab Canopus some leather armor. I would like to buy your finest leather armor, please. For 500 goth, almost all my money. I hope you appreciate this, Canopus. I'm really poor now. Like, I'm really, really poor. I was poor before, but now I'm really poor. Well, there we go. Canopus is pretty powerful. 295 range now. Plus, with the longbow, very long distance. Our healer should actually have quite a lot of skill points to use. Can you learn any more from here? Ooh, we can. We can have silences. May as well. I might as well give you all of the divine magic that I can. I take you on most of my missions, so... You've got Field Alchemy 2, Divine Magic, Augment Light, and Channeling. I think we can possibly learn a few more things. We can have Recruit and Seraph's Pact. That might be nice. Sanctuary. An aura extends to 4 tiles immediately adjacent to the unit, preventing undead from stopping in those tiles. Up to an elevation different... Wow. Okay. That sounds pretty awesome. It would mean that no undead melee troops would be able to harass my healer. We're not going to be able to afford anything if I purchase that, so... Let's have a look. What else could we pick up? Spellcraft, I guess? Maybe magic attack, magic resistance, spell strike, dodge, sidestep, spell ward, constitution, insight and expand mind. Ooh, increase the rate of MP restoration. That is a big one. That would be worth getting. I'll purchase this in advance, and then we'll save up for expand mind. There we go. We'll give you sanctuary. I'm wondering if I need Field Alchemy 1, given I've got Field Alchemy 2, but since I've got a spell slot, I may as well assign it. Cannot assign 2 skills of the same type. Field Alchemy 2 removed. Oh, okay. Well, obviously, I want Field Alchemy 2 then. Okay, well, that's reasonable there. You do not have much in the way of points because I haven't been able to bring you on the random encounters, unfortunately. But we've got a couple of skills for our archers. Let's go ahead and add a slot there. Just shy of Eagle Eye. Just shy. Is there anything else I particularly want to give you? Strengthen is actually a nice one. So's counterattack, honestly, but I fancy at this point we're going to have to spend so much to get the last spell slot. We'll do it anyway. Right, there we go. So, assign. We want strengthen. And that's pretty much it, the only thing we can have right now. Alright, our healer. I'm not going to worry too much about that. As far as our healer goes, let's see, can I give you any more magic? I don't think there's anything you can't, that you don't already have, so... We've got Augment Light, Divine Magic, Channeling 1, and Sidestep. You've got a fair number of points. We're going to need an extra skill slot. Then, I really wouldn't mind getting Recruit on someone at the very least. I'm going to pop Recruit on my, well... See, the annoying thing is my healer shouldn't really be at the front, so it doesn't make as much sense. Really doesn't. But my healer is one of the only people that can try and win a divine unit to our cause. Field Alchemy would be good, so that I can use level 1 items. That's going to be good just for adding extra healing. Also, I believe Field Alchemy 2 allows the lobber, I think. We can increase our maximum MP, but I don't find that we actually get to maximum MP too much. I wouldn't mind grabbing dodge, really. Dodge would be quite nice simply because I find that my healers, if enemies manage to get behind us, they'll go for the healers. It makes perfect sense. So if I can give my healers a bit of a better chance of dodging that incoming damage. It makes a lot of sense with that. Okay, you've got anatomy. Let's try and build this. We want another spell slot. I'm not going to try and give too much in terms of different types of magic to my wizard, at least yet. We've got channeling, expanded mind. Oh, these are going to be nice. Yes, we'll grab channeling straight away. And that's all we can get with you, but it's definitely worth it. It's going to allow us to cast our spells a little bit faster. You, nothing to give you. However, wow, Denim's got a lot of points. Let's grab a new skill slot. Max CP, not particularly interested in that one. Vigorous attack. Not quite the right level. Causes melee attacks of friendly units within 2 tiles to hit with 100% accuracy. That would be fantastic at the front lines. Dodge, true strike, resistance. We could have dodge, because you do tend to get close up and personal with your opponents. Let's see what we can do. Another skill point then as well, if I could. Wow, you've got a lot of skills that you can get. My goodness. Okay, we've only really purchased one extra skill there, but it's fine. We can build into it. Just increase the accuracy. I don't really know if we needed that, but... Right, Divine Magic Fortify 1, Counterattack, Rampant Aura, Hammers. Let's see if we can't get you an improvement to your Divine Magic, shall we? Augment Light. And then an extra skill slot. Well, we can still put something in it. Probably not too many things that I can afford that I would want, though. No, it doesn't really look like it. Field Alchemy? No, I'm not particularly sold on that one. There we go. And can we give you any more magic yet? Okay. Draws power from the light spirits to grant a light touched. Grant light attuned. Remove sleep. Remove stun. You know what? I've seen stun happen on the front lines a fair bit. Oh, really? Did I just learn something that I can't use? I was reading the... Damn it. I need to look more at the rest of the screen. Damn. That was dumb. Oh, wow. There's not much I can do about it now. It was a derp move, though. I accept. Very derp. Let's learn another skill slot. Berserk is quite nice. Strength and True Strike, Counterattack. Let's see what we can get you. Dodge, Fortify, Knockback. Yeah, Knockback plus Berserk might be quite nice. That would be a particularly potent combination, I feel. Okay, there we go. So that's the upgrade to all of our units, and that's taken us a long time to do. I apologize for the length of that unit management, but it has been requested that I do that on camera. So we've got a new Canopus and a new Wyatt. Okay, well, this is going to be an interesting one. Alright, well, since this episode's already been largely party management, I could just make it an optional episode, so, okay. Well, we don't need you there. I believe this was the Aqueduct, though, wasn't it? So, I'm not going to take my Mage. I will instead take my Terra Knight. There we go. We'll see how this works. I wouldn't usually do an encounter like this on camera, but it's probably going to be much faster than the story mission, so I think it'll fit in with this episode a bit better. Okay. Hello, Clay Golem. Now, how far can you shoot your longbow? Shouldn't be able to hit him, but you will be able to for 102 points. Ye flaming gods, that's amazing. Oh, wow. The Sanctuary is a passive ability. I didn't actually realize that. Okay. That's actually really, really quite nice. Let's go ahead and just hit this knight. Hopefully take it out. There we go. One knight down. Ooh. I would like to have a look at that card. What is it? It's the moon. Draws upon mysterious power. Inflict false light to a single target. There we are. I would like my units to get a little bit higher up there. What I would really like to do is block that clay golem from getting over here. Then I want you to try and go and grab that tarot card, honestly. I want my knights in this general direction. You're going to come with denim, though. Where are you off to? You're going somewhere I don't want you to go, honestly. Well, my priest is not really going to get much use here, I don't think. Unfortunately, he's going to get shot. 49 points of damage. Could have been worse. Alright, let's get around here, Denim. If we can get over to the mages, we can probably take them out quickly. Canopus, you've already got enough for a tremendous shot. That's kind of scary. Alright, let's see what you can do with tremendous shot with your longbow. You can do 61 points of damage against the squid. You can kill the archer. You can't reach that person up. Yeah, go ahead, kill an archer. There we go, just a sack of money. I'm gonna charge my knight forward again. Well, if I position my knight here, it's going to block the squid from doing anything immediately. And if I put my archer here, it will be vulnerable to the squid a little bit, since the squid can get down in the water. But I'm not going to be too worried about that for now. Okay, we need to go for you. Only 29 points on the squid. That's much less. What I would like is for the squid to come over to the other side where I can fight it properly with denim. You can't quite get the tarot card yet. Hello. That's fine. My knight can take your punishment. You can dole out a little bit more as well. Oh dear. Drat. You're stealing my loot! Oh, you coward! Indomitable will. Oh dear. Battering ram. Well, that's kind of fine, actually. Can we please apply a little bit of healing? Silent light silences someone. I'm not going to be able to get that very far, so we'll just go with a heal. 42. There we go. Really didn't need to do that, but may as well. At this point, Denim just charge for now. Get right up in the mage's face. And at this stage, I want you to protect our priest more than anything. I would like you to move back a bit. Then use tremendous shot, either on the mage or the golem, I think. 24 points or 43. You're actually quite dangerous. Surprisingly so. Ooh, skill rank up. Very nice. Very nice dodge as well. You can grab this. Start getting your stats up a little bit. The moon. Agility's increased. Very nice. And this is going to be a nice vantage point for you. In fact, I can use tremendous shot again. I believe you will still have your finisher for dark. Wait, because that's based on the weapon rank, not on the class rank. You can't sit him for 66. You can probably wipe that mage out in one go. Do 60 points of damage versus the golem. The mage is going to get a move after our... Should I leave the mage for Denim to worry about? I think I should. Let's work on the golem for now. There we go. Now, unfortunately, we couldn't knock the golem back because it can't go in the water. Oh, what are you going to go for? Oh, very nice attack. Now, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have my priest stood right here pretty much for this fight. But the next step I'm going to have my knight do is move one to the left. That is the upper left. Because, actually, we want to move the priest one tile away. Down here. The reason for that is if I move my knight to the left, I was going to say, well, the golem would have to then walk through his rampart aura. But the reality is, from that, he'd still only be one tile away from my priest. And even if I move my priest to the left or right, he'd probably be able to use Granite Fist on him. So I think it's probably a lot safer to move the priest back and just have the knight move one step to the side. Alright, hello. I'm not going to get right next to that squid, thank you. 93 points of damage? Yeah, I'm happy with that. This will mean that the golem has to stop when he tries to move past my knight, which is fine by me. Not going to do a lot of damage, but... or any damage. Thankfully you blocked, though. But you are literally there right now to block that unit's approach. Oh, my lord! Very weak unit. We really need to get your skill up a little bit. It'll be fine. After this fight, it'll be okay. Alright, we can go for you for 16 points, for you for 29, or I can take you out of the equation so that Denim can use a Blessing Stone and get you back in the fight. Which I think is probably the better option here. By far, in fact. Go for another tremendous shot. We'll hit the golem for a lot of points of damage. I'm just going to have Canopus work on the golem for now. It's the larger threat, honestly. There we go. Dodge. Well done. Not bad. Well done with the counter-attack. It's scarpering! Don't allow him to flee! I need to get a lobber for my priest. I really, really badly need to get a lobber for my priest. Because that would allow, hopefully, him to apply the Blessing Stone from far, far away. The only problem here is that... actually, we've got 3 turns. Let's not. Let's go and start working on this squid. I'll use Mighty Impact as well. 3 turns are fine. 52 points of damage. That's pretty nice attack there. There we go. Only 28, but that's fine. We can have our priest rush around and help with that. We'll get our priest over to apply the Blessing Stone. And hopefully we can do a load of damage to the golem with this. Oh, only 24. Still, that's actually most of its health. 43 to the squid. I'll go for the golem, I think. Very nice. Now, if only we had someone who could, you know, recruit things. That would be grand. Alas. Ouch. That was a good attack. Keep on the move. I'm not even going to use my TP for this one. It's just a flat-out kill. Then I'll have Canopus move in and grab the tarot card. Ah, he can't. Unfortunately, no longer got the amazing agility he used to have. Okay, thank goodness. Who are you going to go for? My priest! Ouch! That bloody spell. It's a menace, I tell you. There we go. Hierophant, mind has increased slightly. We need to draw this unit out, really. But I fancy it's going to end up being a job for our archers. There we go, 29 points of damage. And slightly more than usual. The squids are definitely a powerful unit. If I had an opportunity to pick that up, and that is recruit it, I think it would probably be worth the effort. No, I don't think we need Tremendous Shot for this one. We'll do 41 points of damage. Okay, let's see what Tremendous Shot would do. $61. There we go. Move that scallywag from this combat. Ah, drat, there's something down there I want, and I have no one who's capable of getting down there to get it. Well, isn't that just annoying? I guess that's the nice thing about having a rune fencer. It's really the only thing you can do to denim is use those damaging spells, but even those are really not very effective. There's literally nothing you can do right now. I'm not sure whether this will... If we can finish this fight in time, whether they will lose a heart or not. I guess I could use it for science, but I'm not really willing to do that. If someone could let me know in the comments, if at the end of the combat, if they're still... if they're basically been taken down, whether you can bring them back still just by ending the combat fast enough, please do. I'm guessing that's the case, but because I don't absolutely know, I'm unwilling to take the risk. I guess we're going to find out, one way or another. Oh dear. Should have considered that. Okay, Sybil Staff, Magus Robe, a Buckler. Cleric got a level up to level 11. Very nice. Terror Knight, loads of levels. Level 4. Very nice. We're going to be able to equip Wyatt with some better gear now. But the main thing is checking on Donalto to see if Donalto still has 3 hearts. If Donalto does have 3 hearts, we're going to check that straight away. Then I know for future reference. Yes, okay. Right, I won't have to worry about those blessing stones, but that's going to be the end of this episode. In the next, I will quickly re-equip Wyatt with some better gear, and then we will be moving on to the next story mission of Port Aceton. I hope you've enjoyed this episode and will be joining us in the next. But until then, and as always, do take care.